Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your weekly general reading for the 9th through the 15th of September 2019. So Capricorn, I'm using the Psychic Tarot along with magical messages from the fairies. I am using the Witch Tarot for your weekly general messages. I will be pulling several tea leaf cards for you at the end of your reading, along with I Can Do It Power Thought cards for you as well, Capricorn. So we have harmony coming up here. Beautiful energy. Balanced energy right there. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What does Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign need to know? Connect with nature. All right. All right, Spirit, what does Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign need to know this week? 9th through the 15th, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. 9th through the 15th, Spirit. All right, Capricorn, we're ready. Situation of the week, we have the Five of Pentacles. Crossing you is the Eight of Wands. And your foundation is the Ten of Swords. Recent past energies, we have the Eight of Swords. Crowning you is the Hanged Man. Your new circumstance is the Queen of Swords. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is Temperance, all right? All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, what I'm getting here, Capricorn, it's going to be very important for you to ground yourself this week. It's going to be very important for you to balance your energies, okay? Especially with this energy of the Five of Pentacles coming up here as the current situation. That's a feeling of lack and, you know, maybe a bit of hardship or rejection. So it's definitely, there's definitely a need for balance here. Let's go ahead and take a look at your major energies. We have harmony coming up here. This is like the Lover's card in the Tarot. You know, this talks about balance within yourself, balance between maybe a romantic relationship. This can represent any type of relationship, but there needs to be a balance, okay? I feel for some of you, you're working on a relationship. It could have been a relationship that has been very painful, maybe even toxic, all right? I don't feel that you've left it yet, but I feel like you're working on it, okay? That's what I'm getting right off the bat here. Another thing I'm getting from this, there needs to be balance within decision making and choices that need to be made. Some of you may be doing some research or gaining more knowledge about a decision that needs to be made as well to make sure that you make the best decision for you in your situation. Now we do have connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Like I said, this is going to help you ground yourself, is getting out in nature. Some of you might meditate, maybe working with crystals as well is what I'm getting, or going to a big body of water. Everybody, you know, balances their energies different, but however you balance your energy, it's very important that you do so this week. Now, again, we're talking about balancing energies. Here's Temperance. This is the energy of Sagittarius. I mean, it's all through your reading here. You know, Temperance talks about balancing your relationships, believing in yourself. All right, this is all about your self-belief. There may be adjustments that need to be made, or even compromises within a situation that needs to be made. But I see you working towards it and doing it. Now we have the Five of Pentacles as the situation of the week. Like I said, this is a heavy energy here. This is an energy of lack, hardship. This could even be rejection. You could be in a relationship where you feel rejection, where I feel for some of you Capricorns, you're putting in a lot of effort and someone isn't putting in the work or making the effort. And I can see here that you're almost done with this situation. Okay, if this has to do with the relationship, you're at your wits' ends. Now, for those of you that are not in a relationship, I feel this is you recently being in some type of maybe financial hardship or feeling of lack. And don't worry, things are fixing to change for you. Nothing stays the same, okay? Now, we do have the Eight of Wands coming in here in your crossing position. This is a positive energy. This talks about you rushing ahead and taking action. This talks about you having many options and opportunities available to you at this time, Capricorn. This is something that you're very passionate about, okay? This could be applications that you put out that are coming back in. Whatever this is, there's a lot of excitement, enthusiasm that's around it. This could be news coming in, and it's something that you've been waiting to hear about. It's going to alert you to a truth or something that you've been waiting very patiently, and it is coming in. Now, some of you may literally be thinking about relocating, okay? Maybe moving to another state, maybe even overseas. Now you have the Ten of Swords in your foundation. This is what's driving you. This is what's moving you forward. Like I said, for those of you that are in a relationship, you're done. There's been some type of, you've had it. You're at completion. You're putting an end to this energy where whatever this was, lies, deceits, maybe somebody that's not legit that's been in your situation. This could have been a toxic relationship, situation. Whatever this was, you're over it. You're done. You've had enough. You're at a turning point here where you've gained some spiritual enlightenment. And now you have clarity about how to move forward, how to get out of this situation. Now, for others of you, this is a turning point. I feel like that has to do with this energy of feeling of lack or hardship within your finances. There's been some type of enlightenment that's gained that's allowing you to move forward. I feel like it has to do with this Eight of Wands energy. This could have been news or word about a career or a job that's going to bring you out of that lack, that feeling of hardship when it comes to your financial situation. Now we have the Eight of Swords in your recent past energy. This is a need for, take the blindfold off. This is a mindset here. This is kind of stuck in your head type of energy. Energy of you limiting or restricting yourself, okay? And it's most of the time this is something it's a way of thinking or a way of doing things, and it's not positive, but we do it to ourselves. And there's a need for you to break free from this. And once you break free, you're going to see you know, what opportunities that you have available to you. And I feel that you have broken free, because this was a recent past energy, and I feel like you're feeling this still in the present, Capricorn, because you remember how this felt, this feeling of limitation or restriction. This could have been what was involved with a relationship that was toxic. This could also have been a job that was not serving your best purpose, was holding you back. And now you've moved forward. Now you have the Hanged Man coming up here in your crowning position. This is what you know. This is what you're thinking about. The Hanged Man talks about seeing the truth of a person or a situation for what it really is. This talks about giving up bad habits, maybe negative patterns, cycles. But this is you gaining some type of empowerment, okay, within yourself, and taking time out to pause and reflect before moving forward. All right, so you are really taking your time. You're really, whatever you're working towards, whether it's getting out of a toxic relationship or a financial situation, you're really putting a lot of time and effort in tapping into your own inner well of knowledge, Capricorn, and that's very positive. You're making sure all your bases are covered here. Now, your new circumstance is this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this is a no-nonsense type of energy, whether you're male or female. This talks about, you know, this Queen, whether you're male or female, like I said, this talks about, you know, being very straightforward, realistic, very direct, not holding, not sparing anyone's emotions or feelings. This is you cutting out people, situations, maybe a relationship that's not serving your best interest at this time. This could have been a job, getting out of a toxic work environment. You've had enough. You have realized that you have gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom with the experiences that you have been through, and you're taking that with you. And you're using it to positively move forward in doing so. But you're using logic and reason here. And, you know, you're being very outspoken. Your truth and your clarity, this is what you are using, all right? So you have clarity about what needs cut away from your life or who needs to be out of your life. I definitely feel, like I said, for some of you, this does have to do with the toxic relationship, whether it's romantic, work, friendship. It could be family even. For others of you, this is you leaving behind a, you know, work situation into something that's going to bring about more financial gain and stability into your life. It's going to be very important, Capricorn, that you find your balance here. You connect with nature, rejuvenate and inspired by spending time outdoors. You're inspired by doing that. It rejuvenates you. And everybody has their own way of finding their balance, okay? For some of you, there could be a major life decision that needs to be made, or there could be news coming in about this. And I feel like this has to do with your work. Now, your overall energy with Temperance here is beautiful. You are making adjustments. You're putting in the time, the work, making compromises. You may be you know, making adjustments, taking a step back and seeing how things are working out and then coming back to the table. This talks about you believing in yourself as well and finding that balance within you and others. This is the spiritual alchemical card here. Some of you could be working, doing a lot of inner work within yourself. You know, becoming one with your higher self, mind, body, and spirit. You are going to have this balance. You are working very hard with this balance here. You know what needs to be done, and you're working towards it. This Five of Pentacles energy, that lack, that hardship, if it's with finances, you will be receiving some type of news that's going to alert you about a new beginning where you're going to come out of that financial lack. Now, if this is a energy of rejection from a relationship, you're going to move forward. You have many options, Capricorn. You don't need a toxic relationship, especially when you're putting in all the effort and work and someone else isn't. You know, this Ten of Swords tells me you're done with it. You're at a turning point. You've gained knowledge from this, and you're using it to be able to get out of it and move yourself forward. You know, I feel if this was a relationship that this is talking about in your recent past, this person kept you feeling like you were bound or tied or restricted or limited, and you have broke free from that. All right, so we have the Hanged Man. This is what you know. You're pausing, you're reflecting, you're stepping into your spiritual empowerment right here, Capricorn. And this is you moving forward. This is you knowing the truth and having the clarity of how you want to proceed. And you're using that no-nonsense type of energy here with this Queen of Swords. You're done with this Ten of Swords, this Eight of Swords, this Five of Pentacles. You're done with whatever that situation was, okay? Now you're speaking your truth and you're cutting out toxic people or situations. All right, Capricorn. I mean, you guys are like, I'm totally getting the spirit of perseverance here. You've got that no-nonsense attitude. You're like, I deserve better than this. And yes, you do, Capricorn. If you're in a relationship, someone is toxic, they're not treating you right, please know that you're better than that and remove yourself from that situation. All right. All right. So we have carrot, opportunity or windfall. This has to do with this Eight of Wands energy. All right. So now we have fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Very interesting. All right. You guys are going to have to leave me a comment and let me know what this is about. This could be that toxic relationship maybe. Now, whether you're male or female, okay, if you are another man watching this, this could represent a woman you're dealing with as well, all right? All right, thank you, Spirit. What extra messages do you have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Capricorn. All right. I draw love and romance into my life, and I accept it now. I am safe in all my relationships, and I give and receive lots of love. The greatest gift I can give myself is unconditional love. I love myself exactly as I am. I no longer wait to be perfect in order to love myself. For every problem that I may create, I am confident that I can find a solution. Life supports me in every possible way. All right, Capricorn, I love you guys. Please leave me a comment and let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Capricorn.